Hello, 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 hello. I don't know why I'm not able to. This thing has really been acting up. Like, I don't understand it. Hello, 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 hello. Hey, y'all, can y'all hear me? Because I'm not even for sure. I don't know why my StreamYard is acting up. I don't know how this gonna work. Oh, y'all can hear me? Hey, Tangela. Hey, everybody. Um, it just looks so weird on my side, y'all. I don't know how to fix this. Like, it's really bothering me. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know what happened. I can't put my picture up. I got my camera on, but it's not showing me. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Y'all, I am like really bugging because I don't see anything on my end. Hey, True Slayer sis, welcome. Thank y'all. I can see y'all commenting, but I can't see anything else on my end. Like, I don't know if y'all can see me. Um, Type if y'all can see me. Because I want to make sure when I get ready to share my screen that y'all will be able to see it. I'm really like tripping. I'm not even understanding StreamYard anymore. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Let me see if I take this off. Let me see. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know why it's not showing y'all. I'm not able to see me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to click on, and I don't want to click on the wrong thing. And it I don't know. I don't want to click on the wrong. Ooh, Lord. See, I'm clicking on stuff, y'all, and I don't know. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I was gonna cam up, but for some reason, it's not allowing me to do it. No, I'm not on the earpiece. True. I'm not on the earpiece. I'm actually in my daughter's room. Actually, I'm not in the other room where my mic is. So nope, it's not that. I just don't understand. What's Y'all know I'm slow with this. So y'all please forgive me. I don't know. But anywho, hopefully, um, hopefully you guys will be able to see when I share my screen. I'm hoping. So if y'all, I pray so. I'm already late getting on because life be life, and my daughter was having some issues, so I had to take care of her. Um, but welcome, Miss Phelps. Hey, thank you guys. Hey, Raw Truth, beautiful. How are you? Tangela, are you back home? Or are you still on vacation? I'm chosen. Okay. Thanks, sis, just for coming in. I hope your daughter's doing great. So can y'all still hear me? Let me know. if y'all can still hear me. I hate when I have technical difficulties like this. I hate it. I mean, I rarely go live, but I just seem to not be able to get it together, y'all. But can y'all still hear me? Let me make sure my volume is up. Okay, great, great, great. You guys can hear me. Um, well, I know you guys probably, I don't know, sure, I don't even know if y'all saw the title, if y'all just saw me go live. I don't even know if y'all saw my thumbnail of what I wanted to jump on to discuss. I'm not going to stay on long. I just wanted to, discuss this topic because I think a lot of people can relate to it. I just know in my life, it's something that I deal with every day of trying to stay grounded. Um, we are done with the sound. Just wait on the time. Okay, I'm chosen. Great, great. I know you can't wait to see the grandbaby. That's such a blessing. I wish, I wish, I wish. I just got a tiny bit of jealousy, of being a grandmommy. Um, yeah. So, but I am so happy for you. Hey, Gloria, welcome, welcome, welcome. But y'all, I just wanted to talk about what how do you see um resilient and strength? I know how I view me um when it comes to me. You in Mexico? Ooh, girl, bring back some tacos. No, I'm just kidding. Um, that's great. I can't wait to go on a cruise. I would love to take me and my daughter on the cruise because actually that was gonna be her graduation gift. Was us going on a Disney cruise. Um, but unfortunately, she took sick in her senior year, so we didn't get to go on the trip. But I definitely, that would have been my first time and her first time ever going on a cruise. So I still would love to do that. God's willing. But yeah, guys, I got about it says 7 people in here. I would love if if there was more people because I just wanted to bounce like y'all, like I always tell y'all, I love to bounce off you guys' feedback when I have questions or about something. So um I know in this thing we call life, a lot of people go through trials and tribulations, triumphs, tragedies, and all those things. And everybody handles, you can have the same situation um, and handle it different than the next person. So I always just want to know other people's views um on certain things, because I think through other people and other people telling their stories, um it helps us. I know with me, it helps me to talk about it. That's why I'm never shy of telling my story, um talking about my tragedies in my life, because through that it helps me, because I'm not a big writer. So I'm not, a lot of people say journal, 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 different strokes for different folks. Uh I know I should, and I probably, will have a lot more to dialogue to put into my book if I was journaling all this time. But unfortunately, um I didn't. I didn't journal. I think my mind was just too in a whole nother space and time, like not even in the present to even journal. That's how bad. Starting off with my daughter, even as a young child. But I do have a story to tell. I am in the process of doing the book. I just wish I had more notes to pull from, as opposed to me off my top, off my dome. But I wanted to speak about strength and resilience, because even through this saga that we're in, the LaTruth saga, um I can honestly say that If I haven't seen it in no one, I've seen it in Lil Truth, Robert, because he has definitely shown strength and resilience um, in this whole ordeal. Because when I tell you, I don't know, an average person would have been able to still sustain and be able to still show face, show a smile, still be, still give people grace, and all those things, um, like I've seen him do. And so those are the type of people that I say that we, can learn a little bit from. Not saying that he's perfect, because none of us are, but he got some attributes that we could take from, that we can learn from for sure. Because I tell you, it takes some resilient strength to deal with what he has dealt with this almost 2 years. Oh my God. And I know some people in my own personal life that I would want to give hats off, kudos, crown, all that to, and that's my mama. Um, Before my mom passed away, I never knew a strong person like my mom. I tell you, she had, like I said before in my past lives, that she was a person that I knew suffered some tragedies that, man, I don't see how she made it through. Being a mother, a single mother of 13 kids, number one, but she did it. And I was just telling truth on her live yesterday that um, none of my mother's children, even though she was a single mother after being divorced and everything, none of her children ever went to jail. Never went to jail, because for one, my mom taught us to fear God. That was driven in us to, you better fear him, because he can put a punishment on your tail that I can't. But we also feared her, so we knew that my mama would come to the jailhouse, because here in Chicago back, then in the day, the police stations everywhere, every town we lived in, from Chicago to the suburbs, the police stations, the polices knew my mom. Like, they knew she wasn't nothing to play with when it came to her kids, her grandkids. They knew, if Miss Betty was coming, she was coming full force, and she didn't play. Like, she would let us get in trouble at school. She coming to the school with a beat down. That was back in the day when they ain't called the cops on you, because you were still getting corporal punishments in school, which I think they should have kept a little bit, because these kids are off the chain now. But yeah, my mom will come to that school and beat you down in the hallway and straight embarrass you. You know what I'm saying? And wherever you stood, if she was called, you might always get ready, because she was finna lay hands, belts, whatever. Her children were, raised by the whip, for real. But she suffered so many tragedies, losing children, losing her parents, lost her house in a fire. She lost grandchildren because my nephew passed in that fire. One was, unalived by a drunk driver. Just seeing so much. She was crippled in a car accident. Just so many tragedies I can run down about my mom, but she still stood strong. Wasn't a drinker, never was on drugs, none of that. Even in her later years, my mom went cold turkey with cigarettes. So most people don't sustain that. They can't handle those situations without some type of substance. So if I want to say resilient and strength, would be number one on the list is my mom. But the definition of resilience is the process and the outcome of successful adapting to difficulties, challenges, life experiences, especially through mental, emotional and behavioral flexibility, and adjusting to internal and external demands. Shoot, I know I can attest to that for sure. Because like I said, I deal with it on a daily basis every day. Just trying to stay strong, and not only just staying strong for myself, but staying strong for those around me. Because a lot of people still to this day depends on me. Um, my siblings, I'm the youngest, but they all depend on me um, for some reason. Can y'all hold 1 second for me? Let me get my daughter right quick. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. My daughter is, you know, doing her little thing. This is why I say, my time when it comes to learning this YouTube and doing lives can be very challenging. But God's willing, I'll make it through this live. But I also welcome Terry, welcome Miss Phelps, all of you guys that just coming in. Thank y'all for stopping by to see little old me. Um, just had a topic that I just wanted to discuss with you guys and get your viewpoint on it, your perspective on how you view resilience and strength. Because it can come in all different forms that will cause you to have to use those abilities. I wanted to share my screen uh, on this of what I mean when I say resilience. Just listen to different people's perspective, okay? I don't let me know. Hold on, y'all. I think I remember how to do it. Let me know if y'all can see this, okay? Can y'all see that, me sharing the screen, or no? Was y'all able to see that or hear that? Hey guys, were you guys able to hear or see the screen that I shared, or no? Okay, what's going on? Did y'all leave? Oh no. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me see this again. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. This is not working for me today. Okay, let's try this again, y'all, okay? Oh no. Okay, let's see, y'all. Let's see. This has really changed for sure. Can y'all see it now?
Resilience is about pushing through life's hardships, even when you don't want to or you feel like you can't. It's about getting through whatever obstacles life throws at you with grace and dignity.
To me, resiliency is the ability to keep your head up when things aren't looking great. And it's knowing that tomorrow is a new day and it's a new opportunity.
Having the courage to sit in the uncertainty of life.
Having the ability and strength to overcome the trials and tribulations that you may face.
Resilience means the ability to be flexible and adapt.
To me, resilience means persevering even through obstacles or difficult times, and it's having the mindset that you can always improve and do better.
Overcoming life's challenges and coming back from those challenges as a stronger individual.
Being resilient means going through a hard time and a hard process, and I think it's very important for us to share that with other people.
Through storytelling and sharing experiences, people can then be built up in that way. So for example, if I hear a story of somebody else being resilient, or I could see somebody really exemplifying that, if I was to catch myself in a similar situation or helping somebody going through something like that, I have something to draw on. And so just kind of drawing on each other's experiences and building each other up through storytelling is really important.
Being able to talk to people, being able to embrace that vulnerability that everybody has is something that is extremely crucial, especially when enduring the hardships that everybody endures in that unique manner as well.
Sharing your story can help other people, and hearing from others can also teach you new ways to cope with your challenges.
When we have authentic conversations about what's going on in our lives, we can help support one another better and build stronger selves and community.
Because if we don't talk about it, then we can never bond over things. We can never work through problems, and the problem just gets worse. So a great way to combat that is simply talking about it.
We need to talk about it to show people that it's an actual thing that they can manifest in their lives, and that they can do it through simple practices that we teach at Rise.
I love to do like physical activities. It kind of is like a meditation device for me.
I really try to journal every night, and then throughout my day, if there's something really weighing on me.
Mindfulness is about grounding and recentering yourself and paying attention to the present moment without judgment.
If anything, I would say resilience is a mindset that prepares you in the case of a challenge.
It's okay to not be okay. And talking with people helps you understand that even though you might not feel great now, that there will be a time where you do, and things will look much brighter.
Life will never get easier or be easy, but as long as we have the tools that we can get through anything, we can achieve the lives we want to live.
Okay, guys. What do y'all think? That's what I was saying, how each one of them had something that I can pull from myself, which is some of them that I do. You saw, oh, sorry,
What
y'all.
is a home warranty?
Let
It's
me-
a 1-year service plan that helps cover costs when parts.
Okay. How you had one that talks about she journals, which remember me saying about people say, well, do you journal? Do you write? One of them that said, talking about it is what helps. Another one, I think the fifth girl, she kind of, summed me up a little bit. And then you had one that said that taken from other people's life, experiences and their situations also helps. Which is what I say, you see other people's situation, you can learn from it, especially the positive parts of it that you can pull from to help you in your everyday life and struggles. I also have people, welcome Brittany Tanner. Tina, thank you so much for stopping by. Please, y'all, like and share the live. Please help your girl grow her channel. Help grow your girl's channel. Even though I ain't talking about the saga, I'm struggling a little bit over here because, that's what people want to hear, unfortunately. But yeah, but I'm trying to get on out there, y'all. I definitely want to talk about life experiences because your girl over here, I struggle every day, even though I might not seem like it, because I can still communicate and kind of fight through it, because I'm learning to, be resilient and show through the strength and, through my pain and my fractured heart, so yeah, I struggle every day. I just try to keep pushing through. And it's a lot of people that I look up to. Here's another video that I want to share with y'all. To me, another one, like, you can't be no stronger than this. And we have a few people in the saga, some of the mothers, that's very, very strong, that's able to push through, that's very resilient. But I also believe that they have their days. We just don't see it. Add more to my channel. That's unrelated to the saga. I feel you, True, because other than that, you're gonna get stuck with just people looking forward to you talking about that, and that's going to be what your channel is based on. I really don't want that, for real. I want it to build it organically outside of the saga. And you can tell through the views, the people that come into your lives and chats and stuff that they want to hear the TTT and the drama, and it is what it is because drama sells, so it, I don't trip about that. Like I said, it'll get there eventually. Thank you, Brittany, for stopping by. Yeah, don't get fired, girl, over here trying to listen to little old me. So, and I'm not for sure if anybody else is live or not as well. I tried to, schedule it around, I was looking around on people community walls just to see if they were going to go live, so that I won't, come in on their live. So, because we all share the same subscribers, and I don't want, the people that support me to have to feel torn, to want to come into my chat to support, but want to get that good old TT that people putting out. Because Toya went in today, baby. Toya was tired of holding her mural. Okay, she said, not today. She had time. So yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to, get your feedback on this topic. I wanted to show, let's see if this works, y'all. But this is a person that I feel is very resilient. To have one child, to birth one child and lose that one child, would take a lot of people out. Would take a lot of people out. I know so many stories of people that happened to that went right after, shortly after. We just had a situation here in Chicago where a mother her son, I think he was 7 years old or something like that, had just stepped out the door to go play and got caught in the crossfire and was, shot and unalived. Unfortunate, and the grandmother mourned so bad. She took that so bad that she, passed away shortly after from a broken heart, I guess. And now the daughter to the son have to deal with, services for her son and her mother. Can you imagine? Woo! I tell you, boy, life. But yeah, this is one right here that I can draw strength from when I'm having challenging times, dealing with my situation and my tragedies. Because a lot of you might not know, but my daughter was having a really bad week this week, like really to the point where I was afraid that I was going to have to, go sit in the emergency room and possibly them admitting her in the hospital. So yeah, I don't always tell, what's going on, but like I say, I go through a struggle every day, y'all. But this is one right here. Let's pray that this works for me again, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Sade. No, mama.
January of 2022, her dear son Ian tragically passing away by suicide. You dedicated the film to your beloved Ian, your son.
My Ian.
What has this time span, these last 2 years, been like for you,
Oh,
Regina?
wow. I'm a different person, now than I was January 19th. Grief is a journey, I understand that grief is love that has no place to go. I know that it's important to me to...
We live for the moments that move us. The big ones, the small ones, the ones that light up our hearts.
honor Ian in the totality of who he is. Speak about him in the present because he is always with me, and the joy and happiness that he gave all of us.
But behind that joy and happiness, Ian's mental health took a toll.
When it comes to depression, that people expect it to look a certain way, and they expect it to look heavy, and people expect that
it's okay.
To have to experience this and not be able to have the time to just sit with Ian's choice, which I respect and understand, that he didn't want to be here anymore. And that's a hard thing for other people to receive because they did not live our experience, did not live Ian's journey.
I think a lot of people are going to appreciate that you said it was his choice and that you recognize that.
I was so angry with God, you know, that why would that weight be given to Ian? You know, of all of the things that we had gone through with the therapy, with psychiatrists and programs, and Ian was like, I'm tired of talking, Mom. My favorite thing about myself is being Ian's mom. And I can't say that with a smile, with tears, with all of the emotion that comes with that. I can't do that if I did not respect the journey.
Their close bond, always on full display at Regina's red carpet events. I thought about him when you were on the stage at the Oscars because you were wearing orange. That's his favorite color.
Yes.
I remember he used to escort you.
Yeah.
So are there moments where he was always there with you physically that not does it trigger, but is it?
Oh, it's a trigger.
Is it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So sometimes it'll trigger just laughter. Most times, as of recent, it triggers a smile. But sometimes his absence is really loud.
Regina admits she still struggles with acceptance.
Sometimes, you know, it's a lot of guilt comes over me. When a parent loses a child, you still wonder, what could I have done so that wouldn't have happened? I know that I share this grief with everyone, but no one else is Ian's mom, you know, only me. And so it's mine. And the sadness will never go away. It'll always be with me. And I think I saw somewhere the sadness is a reminder of how much he means to me, you know?
Happy sorrow is what my mother used to call it.
Happy sorrow.
Yeah. You said something that Shirley Chisholm, what are the two words? Unbought and unbossed. So what are two words for your motto to get? What would be your two words?
I don't know that I can. Two words.
I have two words for you.
Do you?
Ian's mom.
That's the first thought that came to my mind.
I know you.
That's the first thought that came to my mind, but I was like, okay, let me come up with something more profound. That's what I was trying to, but that was the first thought that came to my mind.
That's all right.
Ian's mom.
Yeah, she is. Nice. She's such a special.
Y'all, when I tell you that gave me just chills, man, resilience, strength, perseverance. Those are the words that I can say for Regina King for sure. But she said a few things that if my friend was in the chat or if listening or catch the replay, he'll know exactly what I'm talking about, because he couldn't quite understand what I meant when I said that I believe my purpose is to just be Sade's mom, you know, to be a servant, you know. That's what I truly believe, that my purpose here is to be a servant and to just be Sade's mom, because those are the things that I can see reasoning in, you know what I'm saying? Because anything else other than that the tragedies and all that stuff, I can't find an answer to why me, where's the happiness? You know what I'm saying? Like I can't pinpoint, because I've dealt with the tragedies from a little kid, of feeling that pain, that unbearable pain of losing my nephew, him being with me holding his hand, and him being, well, all of us being struck by that car, and him losing his life. To me, that's pain that a kid shouldn't have to bear, and it just seemed like it's just been a snowball effect throughout my life. Tragedy after tragedy after tragedy after tragedy. And then I get the joy of the birth of my daughter. And in that, God gave me everything I asked for in my daughter. When I tell you, from the hair to the eye color to everything that I imagined my daughter would look like, he gave it. And then boom, the tragedy strikes with my daughter. That's the only thing, that the understanding that I could come up with. I think that's what gives me the heart that I have for people, like why I can feel people's pain, why I draw so quickly and close to people, to just want to help. I'm a hugger. Like if you meet me, the first thing I'll do is I'm a hugger. That same friend can tell you the same thing, because he was shocked, like, oh, he met me, and then we just talked or whatever, and I just instantly gave a hug, because that's who I am. I'm a hugger. I'm a giver. I'm a straight shooter too. Now I'm a straight shooter. I'm gonna tell you, if you're wrong, if you know what I'm saying. I do have those attributes. I am a talker. I love to talk. Welcome, Kimberly. Welcome. Y'all, thank y'all for coming in. So those attributes that I truly can say without a shadow of doubt is me. Thank you, True. Thank you. A lot of people tell me, even when I take Sade to the doctor, all her doctors, she has an amazing team, but they all tell me the same thing, that she's lucky to have me, how I do such a great job with her, because for her to be wheelchair bed bound, she doesn't stay in the hospital. The only thing that keeps her going, backwards and forth to the emergency rooms are her seizures. Those are the ones that I can't, which I wanted to, I was intending to pull up another clip that really had me bawling last night, y'all. I tell you, we have to be grateful. Don't be so high on your horse that you feel that, I say it all the time, that no one is exempt. No one is exempt from anything, tragedies, sickness, losing a child, just losing everything. No one is exempt. And, we have to start, bringing it down a little notch to just realize that, hey, you might be here today, you know what I'm saying, and be down. And a lot of times what I struggle with, a lot of it happens to good people. That's what I struggle with, y'all. That's one of my fights, and my battle when it comes to God is, why do tragedies like that happen to good people? I'm gonna give you one instance. I was watching. If y'all can bear with me, I'm gonna show y'all one more other person that I feel is very resilient, and I can't wait to meet and talk to one day. And she's from my hometown, y'all. So if she's listening, I want to meet her. I have so much respect for her. I have so much love for her. Anybody that knows me knows that's one of the people that I wanted to meet, that I still want to meet. Even before I think the tragedy happened with her, but even more so now, because when I tell you resilience, this lady right here. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can show y'all who I'm talking about. Some people might already know, but let me show y'all. Boom. Boom. J Hood. I want to meet her so badly, to just give her flowers, to tell her how much she has inspired people. Because sometimes we don't really know who we touch, you know what I'm saying, through our journey and through our triumph. We don't always know who we touch and who sees us, who really watch us. You know what I'm saying? And she has moved with such grace, strength, and tenacity. Because not an average person would have still been able to perform and sustain through the tragedy that she suffered, and to be able to have the heart to forgive her sister, to still be able to have a relationship with her sister, because other people probably would have blamed the sister, probably wouldn't want to have nothing else to do, because they would have been like, if it wasn't for you bringing that bomb into the life, my mama, my brother, my son would still be here. Most people would have done that. Yes, True Slayer. I figured somebody would probably, when I say from my hometown, someone that I feel is resilient, that has suffered a tragedy that not many people would have been able to sustain or stand, and still be able to show beauty, grace, still be able to move through life, performing, talk show, baby. Because there's days like right now that I want to fold up, ball up in a knot and disappear. You hear me? But because of God's grace and mercy, because of his grace and mercy, that I can still stand. And through other people's stories and seeing their true resilience and strength, that I could say, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, come on now. It's some people out here that's got it far worse than you, that's going through far worse than you. We just had a situation here in the in the Chi-town, Chirac, hey, it'd be a lot going on here. And this one young girl, again, was dating this guy. And they was, all on social media. Like I say, don't believe the social media hype, y'all. That's another thing. We have to don't believe what we see on these social media streets, y'all. These two was just all, hey, partying up, shaking up. She was always twerking, and they was out to eat and all this stuff. And you would think, oh shoot, they they doing the dang thing. You know what I'm saying? They showing love. I don't know what transpired, but this guy text her and told her that he was gonna blow up her house. Now, I don't know in between the time, where the time, you know what I'm saying, happened, or if she really believed him or not. But she was live, Facebook Live, and she was in an Uber trying to get to her house. I don't know if she couldn't reach her mom or, whoever else was probably, going to be at the home or whatever, but she couldn't get there quick enough. That Uber driver couldn't get her to her house quick enough. You hear me? She had him turning, doing 2 wheels, turns and everything trying to get there. Unfortunately, when she got there, the house was a shell. The house was a shell, y'all. That dude had went through his words. Do you know her mother and her daughter was in that house? The mother did not survive. And her daughter, I think the daughter 11, 12 or something like that, was severely burned. I think she's still in the hospital right now, and that was probably about 3 weeks ago. The baby was severely burned. Thank God that she survived. But I watch her Facebook page, and I pray that they don't take her daughter, but she was saying how they borrowed her from the hospital. DFACS is trying to take her daughter. Why they would do that, I don't know. But yeah, another situation where, us not vetting who we sleep with, who we lay down with, took her mother's life and almost her daughter's life. And had she been home, he probably thought she was in there too, but she just so happened to not be home. And yeah, y'all. So I'm sure she's beating herself up. And it's probably some of the family members, is probably at her neck too, But yeah, it's things like that, y'all, that can make a person bitter. But Jennifer Hudson didn't see fit to be bitter at her sister, I don't know what her true reasonings are. Maybe she feel the sister suffered enough, with losing her child, her only child. I don't know. But yeah, we just have to, I don't know, y'all. But yeah, that's, kind of, some of the people that I wanted to highlight today, where I draw strength from as well by just watching their, tenacity going through life journey, with that such a heavy load tragedy. Hey, Blueberry Boost, welcome. Good evening, my sister. Isha Bright, welcome. Thank y'all for stopping by to see little old me. Like I said, y'all, please like and share. A Stokes, thank you for stopping by to see me. Please like, share, and subscribe, y'all, if you're already not. But I did want to, if y'all got a few more minutes before, because I think Retta is going live at 5. I do know Retta is going live at 5. I'm not for sure about anyone else, but I wanted to see if I can bring up something. Because, baby, when I tell you about how I say things, I don't know her personally, but from what I see or have seen throughout her journey, she seemed like a very Don't be talking about you got no 5 minutes, Kevin. Go ahead on. Kevin's talking about 5 minutes. Okay, give me your 5 minutes. Just give me your 5 minutes. This is another person, y'all. One of my dear friends that lost his son, here in the streets of Chicago, y'all. That's a true resilient person as well, to be able to sustain that type of tragedy, and to keep a smile, always joyous, through that. But yeah, y'all, we got some people, I'm sure, in this chat that also have suffered some tragedies that an average person probably wouldn't have been able to sustain, y'all. But yeah, hello, good morning, gorgeous. Hey. But I'm gonna see y'all. Just give me, like Kevin said, 5 more minutes, y'all. Let me see if I can pull this up, because baby, when I tell you I was bawling, y'all know I'm a crybaby already, y'all. I told y'all that I'm a crybaby when it comes to tragedies. I don't do well with death. I don't do well to see people hurting, to see people sick. I'm a big crybaby, and when I tell you, I cried so bad for this individual. But let me see if I can pull it up, y'all. And if y'all haven't seen it, y'all need to go see it. Okay, hold on. Let me see if it'll allow me to do it. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Well, y'all, unfortunately, I got to go through too much to get to it. And I don't want to keep y'all waiting. But, Miss Ma'am, what are you over there doing? But yeah, I don't want to waste y'all time. But can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me? I'm gorgeous. Y'all can't hear me? I don't know why you can't hear me. I'm gorgeous. I had went away for a minute because I was trying to pull up this clip that I wanted to show y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all about it. And maybe y'all can go watch it. It's on Prime, which I went to Netflix thinking it was on Netflix, but it wasn't Netflix that I saw it on. But it was on Prime Video, but I got to log in and all that stuff. I don't feel like doing all that. But it's about Celine Dion. Y'all know Celine Dion has one of a kind voice, right? She's one of the she's got one of those voices that, you know, I know Whitney Houston had the title The Voice. I think Oprah gave her that name, which she you know, definitely deserved that name. But Celine Dion was the Caucasian version, okay? Her sis had the voice, baby. And when you talking about hit after hit after hit after hit, but you know, Celine Dion was diagnosed with this disease called stiff muscle syndrome, which made her not able to walk properly. It hindered her singing. And, you know, her singing, you know, if you watch the story, she's going to tell you about that. That was her life. She ate, breathed, everything when it came to performing and singing. And like I say, again, how things happen to good people. Because from what I can see, like I say, I don't know it personally, but, you know, you can only go by, if you don't know a person personally, you can only go by what they show you. And to me, she just seemed like a down-earth, genuine, approachable person. I think she was on one of the award shows not too long ago, standing with somebody. And somebody said that person kind of egged her a little bit or whatever. Didn't realize that she was standing next to greatness. And royalty, because she is royalty, because like I say, Celine Dion got some hits out there for you, baby. And so and she's known all over the world. And so she got this documentary and she's telling her story, and almost towards the end, it was just heartbreaking to watch, because, you know, something that she loved was just stripped away, it seemed like. And she just don't know how to, I mean, she's got resilient dealing with it, of course. But at the end of the day, even through our resilience, we have those moments where we just can't, you know, do it today. You know, because of course, grief rolls in waves. But when you have something, like I say all the time, even with my daughter, the difference between her situation and somebody born that way, that's all you know. That's all you know is that person has to learn through life to adjust through life with those disabilities. But you don't know anything different, so you can only go on what you know. My situation with my daughter, she was up for 17 years, you know, full of life, you know, a dancer, you know, a roller skater, you know, all these things, working, everything. So to have something stripped away of life that you knew, it's a little different, y'all. It's a little different. You know, that's why I say it's, you know, that situation is kind of like a death, you know, in the physical, because you would hear 1 minute, you know, up and about, and then all of a sudden, boom, you know. So it's definitely a difference. But with Celine Dion, she said that all she knows is to sing, y'all, and to be able to, and to now get struck with this sickness, this disability that she has now, and seeing her trying to sing and it not come out, she was just crying. I was crying because I'm like, oh man. And I was like, I was telling my daughter, I was like, Sade, I was like, Celine Dion, she can't even sing like she used to anymore, Sade, you know, because like, again, y'all, I'm a wuss. I'm a crybaby. I feel people pain. And so, but towards the end, y'all, she and it gave me an eye opener, y'all. Let me come off course a little bit. I learned something for my own daughter, right? Like I told y'all, my daughter suffers from epilepsies real bad due to her trauma, her incident from the brain injury. She suffers real bad from the seizures. And we've been trying to pinpoint a little bit on what's triggering them, right? Certain things can trigger pain, sickness, infections and things like that can trigger them. But there has been something going on. And because my daughter was a family person, very family oriented, and we've lost so many family members during her time of taking sick, that she's not able to express how she feels. So to me, it's coming out through the seizures. You know what I'm saying? When certain things go on, even through me, I'm quite sure she feels my energy as well. And I'm quite sure that she's dealing with her own anxieties of not being able to move about, because she still understands everything, but not being able to express her feelings and to say and do what she wants to do, I'm sure causes some type of anxiety, and depression. Welcome, Amber. Hey, thank you for coming in, boo. Please catch the replay, Amber. But yeah, I'm sure, so that part could probably trigger the seizures as well. But in this episode with Celine Dion, closer to the end, guys, she was performing. She was trying to do this song, and I have to find that song because it was so beautiful. But she was trying to sing this song, record this song, and the first take, it didn't go well. She didn't like it. So she came back, she did it again, made it through. But because she was so excited that she finally did it, that it finally sounded like something, that her brain went into overload. Her brain got so excited. It got so excited that she went into the doctor. She left that section, recording section, and went straight to her doctor's appointment, I guess. And, he was stretching her feet and all this stuff because, like I said, she's got this disease called stiff muscle syndrome. And soon as she laid on the table, y'all, she went into a seizure. Seizure after seizure. I think she had like 3 of them. She went into 3 episodes. And to see this happening, I know what it looks like. But to see this happening to somebody like her was so heartbreaking, because now she's dealing with this. She can't allow herself to get excited, overexcited, to where she overstimulates her brain to where it triggers that episode. They had to give her that emergency spray. My daughter don't have the spray, which I need to ask them about the spray, but she got the one that I put under her tongue to break the seizure, right? But it told me, wow, maybe this is what's happening with Sade, that her brain gets, because I don't know if y'all remember a couple of my other lives where I told you about the doctor said that her brain was in a storm, where she was having the seizures back to back to back to back to back, back to back to back. I mean, they was like crazy, which is why, they prescribed her the pill to go up under her tongue to kind of break it. So they had to give her this other medication to calm her brain, to like calm it down, to bring it out of the storm. And so Celine Dion was going through this, y'all. And it took like, I want to say probably about 15 minutes or so, maybe even longer, for her to break through this episode. Like, she had 3 different ones. And to just see her go through this traumatic situation and to know the person that she is, it was heartbreaking. I was crying. I just felt so bad. It was scary to see, y'all. And if you're triggered to see things like that, I wouldn't suggest watching it. They even asked her, do you want us to cut the camera? You know, of course she was out of it, so she wasn't able to really give a definite, you know, answer to cut the cameras. But I'm sure she's glad they didn't, because they call her in this vulnerable moment, but at the same time, she was able to show the world what she's been going through, what she's dealing with, y'all. And you know, we all know that she lost the love of her life, you know, back in 2016 or something, her husband from cancer. So yeah, that was something else. But go watch that on Prime, on Prime. That's where it's playing at. But yes, that was something else. But again, she spoke about just the resilience of just making it through that situation, her new normal, because now that's part of her new normal, y'all. So but yeah, I don't want to talk y'all ear off. I just wanted to come in and just get your take and what you perceive resilient and strength to look like or to be for you. Thank you, A. Stokes. Thank you for staying in with me. I know I've been on here for a minute, y'all. You know, when you get to talking and showing clips and stuff, you know, the time can go by, which it goes by so fast anyway, but it will go by really, really fast, y'all. Yes, True Slayer, because that's just the way we set up. And you're Leo. So I know my daughter is very emotional. Like, even though y'all lions, y'all do carry your emotions sometime on your sleeves. Like you feel other people's pain, you know, and you just want to just help and give and, you know, ease their pain, you know, even though you're going through your own storm, you know, even though I'm going through what I go through, I still will go out of my way to make someone else feel better, you know. So yeah. Yes, it's on Prime. Yes, if you're softy and you can't take something like that, I'll say watch it all the way up until that part. Don't watch it, because I'm telling you, it was so heartbreaking to see her going through that, y'all. It was heartbreaking. And to know that her voice, you know, it's not the same. I don't know if it's a cure for that. I haven't researched it, so I don't know if it's a cure for it. But her vocal cords, the muscles in front of her vocal cords, I think is hardened, like they're stiff. So it's not allowing her to bring up her notes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's heartbreaking to have something like that taken away, you know. You go to questioning, like, what did I do to deserve this? Like, you know, but yeah, she lived and breathed her singing, and to not be able to do that. That's why I say we have to stop taking life for granted. And again, no one is exempt. I don't care. You can have all the money in the world, fame, fortune. No one is exempt. So, you know, when you got these people running around here thinking they on their high horse, they got it going on, and everybody else is beneath them, baby, here today, taken away tomorrow. And that's for sure. So, and some people deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to put that out there. Some people do deserve some of the things that they go through, for real, for real. But it just seems like it's always the good ones though, man. But yeah, y'all, I definitely appreciate y'all. I know True Slayers, you know, one of my good sis that, you know, she deals with, and she knows what I'm talking about when it comes to being resilient, you know, with losing her best friend, her dad. You know, she's strong, and, you know, she know the word to stand on, but at the same time, she have her days, I'm sure. Especially when everybody look for you to be the strong one. It's like, you know, shoot, you know, who gonna be there for me? You know, that type of situation. But yeah, but I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for stopping in to see little old me. But please like, share, subscribe if you're not. the live, y'all. I just want to be able to put it in the algorithm and get other people's feedback on it, and just to get their opinion on it and share their perspective on their journey with being, resilient. Thank y'all. I love y'all, and there's nothing y'all can do about it. Peace. Mwah.